Okay, so here's a problem from Chapter 8, Section 7. And take a look at it for a second, and I'm going to jot it down over here. And it's an area problem. The unit of measure is area. How do I know that? Because it says feet squared, inches squared. So whenever you have a unit of measure that has a little 2 above it, an exponent, it means that it's the dimension squared. And so the question is pretty straightforward. 1 square foot equals how many square inches? Alrighty, and I'm going to draw you a picture of that in a second just to help you out. Let's do the pad for a minute, if you don't mind. Okay, here we go. So the question is 1 square foot or 1 foot squared is equal to how many inches squared? And here's the way you have to see this. You have to think to yourself that this is not a unit of measure for a straight distance. Okay, so if we were just measuring a straight distance, you know, we might say, oh, okay, well, how much of that right there? Well, I can take my ruler and measure that little line, and we'd say, well, that's about, that's about 3 inches. It's a little less than 3 inches, but so this is about 3 inches. Okay, but now if I were to ask you, if I construct a square here, and it's going to be kind of close. I'm not doing this precisely now, so don't anybody get too agitated. I'm just trying to do something approximate here. And I'm going to tell you that this is about a 3-inch by 3-inch square. So what does that mean? It means that there's 1, 2, 1, 2. There's 3 inches everywhere, right? 1, 2, 3. You see what I'm doing here? I'm drawing me a little checkerboard, and it's not the scale, so don't criticize me too much. But I have 3 inches this way and 3 inches this way. So how many squares are in here? You can count them, can't you? 3 times 3 is 9. All right, so now take this problem. What if we had a square that was 12 inches by 12 inches, which would be 1 foot by 1 foot, right? Huh? Yeah, remember now, 12 inches is a foot. 12 inches a foot. This is a 1 foot ruler. You can't see it probably in my whole camera here, but you're familiar with that, I'm sure. So then what do we have here? Well, we have 12 inches, and so we have 12 by 12, so we have 144 square inches. So we have 144 square inches. So you see how that's working? So it takes 144 square inches to make 1 square foot. Now, the conversion on these things gets a little interesting because the numbers become so different. Because you can tell that 104 is a lot more than 1. But so when you're doing these conversions, if you had like 3 square feet, how many square inches would that be? Well, it would be 3 of these times 3 of these. So you see the difference in the measurement. But anyhow, 1 square foot is 144 square inches. 144. Next question.